everybody. Welcome to another episode of Let's Dish. This is the show where we cook, we talk, we eat, we talk, hopefully eat a little bit more because you know it's my favorite thing to do. And I have said before that I know how to cook. I'm not a cook. I know how to follow a recipe. The man who's joining me today, he is the exact opposite. He just told me he has never made the same thing the same way twice. That is a good chef for you. So let me introduce to you Zach. I'm going to call you Zach. Zach Schweig over at Hamilton Walker's, the executive chef.
You got it.
Thank you so much for being here. I know that a chef's schedule is so busy, so I really appreciate everyone who's come by and joined me for this. Okay, so I tell the chefs, come with a story.
Okay.
What are we going to make? And what is the story behind it? So this is a team effort.
Yes, indeed.
We're making a bouillabaisse.
Bouillabaisse.
Bouilla, thank you.
Yeah, bouilla.
Correction.
It's like a Y in there.
Bouilla.
Yep, yeah, exactly. We're still
Okay.
cool.
Yeah. So what is our first step with our bouillabaisse?
Absolutely.
See, now you've got me tripped up. Say it again.
Boo.
Boo.
Like a ghost.
Yeah.
Ya.
Oh, bouillabaisse.
Yep, like a Swede.
Bouillabaisse.
Base.
Okay.
There you go.
Korean stew.
Kind of. Fisherman stew,
Yeah.
Marseille, French in nature. Typically made with like a bony fish, heavy on the saffron, nice rich broth, crispy bread. To say that I never make the same thing twice is slightly inaccurate. I brought some bread that I baked yesterday, so we're going to try
you
that.
Said you don't
oh, yeah.
make it the same
Oh,
way
dishes?
twice.
Totally. Yep.
Yeah,
Usually.
it's just, you're flying.
Yeah, it's fun. So we're going to make a stock.
Ad-libbing.
We're going to make a stock to build kind of like a compound of flavors, if you will, as opposed to just relying on the seafood in the skillet. And then we're going to sear our seafood really lightly with some aromatics.
Okay.
We're going to strain that broth, add it to all the seafood. We'll toast some bread. We'll make a little lemon saffron mayo or aioli, if you will.
Yeah.
And have that to accompany it. So
You're going to keep me busy.
we're gonna try hard.
Okay. All right. Well, what's the first step? How can I help?
All right, let's build our stock first. So let's go ahead and take the ends off that onion, if you will, and we'll start to add a couple things here. So we've got aromatics, things that that really add robust flavors to our stock. We've got a bay leaf, typical in a lot of stocks. These are the you can go ahead and throw those ends in there. Yep, we'll peel the onion. We'll throw the peels in there too.
Okay.
Yep. We're gonna add the stems of the garlic cloves.
Can I do?
Yeah.
Can I do more than just the
that's fine.
peel? Okay.
We're gonna use about maybe a quarter onion for the recipe itself. So we've got our peels, our bay leaf, our garlic. You can add the fresh thyme.
Do I have to take the leaves off?
Nope, you can add the whole thing. Our stock's going to be strained out, so all these aromatics are not going to remain. We'll just have a nice clear broth afterwards.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and add our sea salt, maybe a couple pinches.
Oh, see, I was about to dump.
We might add a little bit more later. You can't take salt out; you can only add it.
Got it.
So that looks good there.
To taste.
Yep. Let's take 2 or 3 of the small garlic cloves there.
Okay.
And smash them with a knife.
Okay.
You know how to do that, I'm sure. Maybe?
Well, I mean, yes, I think.
Should I give you a demo?
But okay, so like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're just looking to release some of the.
Slam it like that?
I don't think that's absolutely necessary for safety purposes. Yep. We're just looking to extract some of those oils and release some of the juices. With a seafood stock, you're not going to take it as far as a poultry stock, a beef or veal stock. You can really extract a lot of the flavors pretty quickly in maybe like a 20 to 40 minute window, depending on the seafood you're working with.
Okay.
So in here, we've got some halibut scraps, the little bones that I brought in from the restaurant, some lobster legs or fingers, if you will, and there's a few shrimp shells in there. So we can go ahead and just kind of tap
Dump all that?
Yep, tap that in there. Excellent.
Oh, lobster.
Yeah,
yes.
that looks great.
All right.
Okay.
Good.
We're gonna grab the lobster tail. Oh, gloves. Let's put some gloves on.
Okay. I mean, honestly, I was about to stick my hand into that and swipe and get everything, and
you got the right.
I still have to anchor the news tonight.
You got the right idea.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't want it to stay with me all day long.
Hey, that's all right. So we're gonna take the shell off of that lobster tail, which I split right before I came. So let's move the pot over there.
Okay.
And we'll kind of do that over the pot.
And am I just ripping this out?
Yep, you just pull it out.
Oh, man.
There you go.
I love lobster.
Yeah, just kind of grab the tail and just pull, and it'll naturally.
See, I've never done this before because
grab this part here.
needless to say, don't work with the nope, that part.
There you go. Yep, almost.
Were you about to die?
It was close.
Like,
no,
Jennifer,
no, we
don't
would have taken it
put
right out of
that
there.
in there.
Now the shrimp, if you take the shrimp by the tail there, so grab that one. We'll each do one
Okay, we'll do
here.
it together.
Yep.
Now this I've done.
You should be able to just.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right around.
Easy peasy.
You got it. So once you get that off of there. This is a really convenient product in the industry. Easy peel where the back is split. It's deveined, and that peel, the shell remains on. So when you cook it, blanch it, for our use at the restaurant, shrimp cocktail.
Do you want me to tear this off and put it on?
You're just gonna squeeze. There you go.
Done.
We'll save our shrimp. So we've got our aromatics, we've got our shells. We don't want to put any of the saffron in yet.
Why is saffron so expensive?
A lot of times it's hand pulled from the center of the flour, right?
Okay.
So we're going to add a touch of chili flake.
Okay.
And just a dab of cayenne, which I'd keep that off your hands, so maybe I'll do that one.
Okay.
And we'll just kind of
we'll
just tap in a little bit there.
So I already put my contacts in, so we're good.
All right, so we've got our aromatics in, except for one. So this is some fresh Italian parsley. We're just going to take those stem ends there.
Can I ask you a question about parsley?
Yeah.
I've never known a recipe to call for curly.
No.
Parsley. Does anyone use curly parsley? I'm always grabbing the flat.
Sure. Flat leaf is going to be much more flavorful and much more well received in the industry.
Why does
not
curly
as a garnish.
exist?
Curly kind of, we use it in the restaurant as a garnish. It looks a little more fancy. I think that was more popularized probably like 50s, 60s, 70s. A lot of your finer restaurants where it just has a kind of an elegant curl. And it holds its shape pretty well, especially with a little bit of cool water.
Okay.
The flat leaf parsley, it's pretty to me.
It smells so good.
And it smells great. It's more fragrant.
Yeah.
The stems hold a lot of great parsley flavor. So I would say less aromatic, less flavorful, and just, not the type.
There's your tip of the day. If you're ever buying parsley, always go for the Italian flat leaf.
Yeah, I think that's your best bet if you're looking to garnish a large platter of something.
Yeah.
Have a banquet of something.
Okay, I gotta ask. I know we're doing a lot of cooking, but I have to ask you how you, growing up, is when you first started to get your first taste of cooking.
Sure. Let's add the water to this. We'll get that going on a burner, and then we'll go. So we're gonna add pint of water here, and we'll get that going on the front. Let's see here. Is that our front right there?
So we need to bring that to a boil?
Yep. And if you want to grab one of those large spoons over there.
Spoon, that's a ladle.
There you go.
This one?
Yep, we'll kind of temper that down there a little bit so everything gets in. As it heats up, the stems will kind of welt, the onions will release some juices, wilt down a little bit. So. Okay, cool. I'm going to have you zest this lemon while we're talking here.
Okay, love it.
Yep.
I can do that.
Here's our zester.
My zester.
What was your question?
My question is, I know your mom, first of all, kind of gave you some background in cooking with stuff you would normally throw away.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
So tell me about that.
Mom was Linnea. She has the kids right now. Thanks, Mom.
Thank you, Mom. Coming in clutch, Grandma.
We never knew what we didn't have as children. And I think that's really important for any family, especially those parental units. It's really cool to, I think, not have your children living with want, but always be taken care of. Mm-hmm. So we were provided for, absolutely. Yeah. So I live by that mantra at this point, where it's a privilege to have certain things sometimes, but it's an honor to have great food every night and someone that'll prepare it for you.
And your mom was doing that for you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Come home from soccer practice, there'd be a plate in the fridge, whether it be pork chops or lasagna or homemade pizza, whatever it was. She always had crust. It was just a household where food was cooked and not necessarily purchased pre-made for us, which I'm an advocate for preparation of food in any form. So if you're buying a pouch of pre-made rice to save yourself 25 minutes, like do it. Accompany it with a great protein, and it's hard to cook an entire meal when you're not a chef and you're on the go, and you're maybe not as resourceful or can't work multiple burners at the same time. So there's lots.
I totally believe, as working parents, that if you turned on a burner, an oven, if you're cooking.
Yeah.
You are. Yep. Yes,
I agree.
That is still homemade.
Oh yeah, I agree wholeheartedly. So.
Am I doing this right?
Yeah, you're doing great. As long as you
lemon.
don't hit the white.
Okay.
The pith, right?
Yep.
And you're doing good. You're getting the nice oils that you'd go to like
it smells really good.
Yeah, like a Whole Foods store or something, and purchase some lemon oil to use for, I don't know, whatever reason, right?
Yeah.
There's lots of different uses for oils. So this is gonna go in the mayo that we're going to put on the crispy bread. So we'll zest that first. That gives us kind of more of a sweeter flavor, whereas the juice is going to give us. No, that's fine. We're only doing a couple pieces of bread.
Okay.
So we'll reserve.
So mom gave you that background in food. Dad taught you what? A little bit more, I don't know, elevated?
Yeah.
Dining?
Absolutely. I grew up in this area, Champaign, Urbana, born, and then as a young child moved to Mahomet. Went to school there, and at 18 was presented with the opportunity to move and live with my father in St. Louis. And we took that opportunity. My sisters and I moved right when I graduated. They were a little bit younger. And I was kind of thrust into the culinary scene there after a couple years at Monocle's in Mahomet, just learning the ins and outs of a kitchen, a restaurant, the function of it, and I think rooted in what I really enjoyed was the people. Because at first you're doing it because your friends are there, and you're getting a paycheck, and you've got maybe some minor bills as a child. But I really enjoyed the camaraderie, the friendship. So for me, it wasn't really for food at a young age as much as it was for a paycheck to do what I wanted to do, and the opportunity to really make new friendships and forge some lifelong bonds, which I have, and I'm still friends with many of the people that I worked with there, and then subsequently each job after that.
I think we've got a picture of you and your dad.
Oh yeah, shoot.
This is, look at that. You're how old in this picture, 19?
19, I think. So that would have been dating myself a little bit here. 2001? 2001?
I mean, look at those handsome guys.
We did all right. We did all right. My dad bought me my first knife kit. I still have most of the knives, all of the accompanying tools that went in that kit to make me successful at the Ritz. I needed my own knives there. And it's a good story. I was working at this gourmet kind of deli called Provisions, where we hosted dine and dash meals with pharmaceutical companies, and then we were kind of like a hub for the community for ready to eat gourmet food. So you could come in and get rare beef tenderloin and accompany that with some vegetables that were already steamed, and take that home and heat it up. And
I love that idea.
Yeah, it was a way to eat at home and eat out kind of at the same time. So I'd been there for about 9 months, aimlessly wandering through my late teens, and my father was smoking cigars with a chef from the Ritz-Carlton, talking about me, telling him my love for food. Oh, there's another. Yeah, that was my 5-star picture there. So I still have that knife.
I was going to ask, is that one of the ones your dad bought you?
Oh yeah, 6-inch classic Wusthof. Great brand of knives, by the way, for an endorsement.
Plug.
Yeah, Wusthof plug.
Wusthof.
So I went in and told them my story. They hired me. I told them I had a trip planned to France a few months into my employment. My brother was studying law internationally. Mm-hmm. And they said, no problem, you can go on the trip. I started in kind of the basic kitchen, servicing room service, the restaurant outlet in the front. I come back from my trip, and the classically apprenticed and trained chef Olivier in the fine dining side came. He said, you enjoyed France? What did you really like about it? He said, come on over, you're working for me now. So the next couple years I was immersed into just all the traditional basics of French cooking, stock making, sauces, butchering, all the different intricate knife cuts. I was getting a little bit of that at culinary school, but the one-on-one tutelage from him and all of his apprentices in the kitchen really gave me an upper leg from a knowledge standpoint, how to execute dishes correctly. it was really cool.
Well, I think what you were seeing that maybe you don't get in culinary school is that workflow of how are we going to be able, yeah, I mean, in culinary school, you're learning the how, but in a restaurant setting, you were really immersed, like you said.
Yeah.
I mean, what an experience.
I think we're going to turn the stock down. We just came up to a simmer. And we're kind of going to set a mental 20-minute timer here.
Should I set my
You can
watch?
see our shells are already starting to turn red a little bit. And we just want some good base shellfish, fish flavor out of this, if you will.
I can start to smell that already.
And we should give that a little.
So, I mean, that is quite a big first step. All of a sudden, you're just working at the Ritz in St. Louis.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah,
I'll try that. You've
I
got some
do.
subtle
Thank
spice in
you.
there. It's not too salty. It's a good thing we didn't add all that sea salt.
That's really good. I did add a lot of chili flakes because I like it spicy.
Yeah,
That's
spicy's good.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
love
like
that.
all foods.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah,
a
that
lot.
was a really big change, especially going to the basic kitchen. I say basic, but it's still the Ritz. Oh, there's one of my son and I at Biaggi's. Yeah.
So back at the Ritz, what would you say is the number one thing that it taught you that then you carried on to that job in Biaggi's?
Ritz, a couple restaurants after for a decade in St. Louis, Cardwell's and Tony's downtown. I don't want to leave those out because I spent 10 years really working in the trenches and building that structure. I think an area that was really strong for me in the kitchen that wasn't in my personal life was structure. And I hadn't yet implemented that for myself. But in the kitchen, it was really easy. There's always someone holding you accountable, right? So if you're going to have longevity in the industry and just have that staying power, then like you've got to have this accountability at work. So I didn't have it outside of work. I was messing around a lot. But when I was there, I was focused. Yes, sir, no, sir, non-combative.
Chef, yes, chef.
I've never called a chef chef, only sir.
Is that just a thing
Yeah.
on TV?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. Most of our team refers to me as chef, and I kind of gave up on it from day one, being called Zach or sir, and
Yeah.
I guess I don't really have that sir face. I don't know. Yeah. So, gosh, Ritz-Carlton, Tony's downtown. Learned a lot about French cuisine, traditional Italian cuisine.
I was going to say, what about eating
Yep.
on the Hill? Because that is...
The Hill's great.
Oh.
Yeah, old school butchers.
Yeah.
Did some knife servicing there with Bertarelli's and really cool spot. There's a lot of great restaurants in St. Louis. I think where I really honed a lot of my flavor profile skills was at Cardwell's on the Plaza. Chef Bill Cardwell there. He was the man. You came in every day, you grabbed a menu, you highlighted the changes that you had for the day from the previous shift, maybe a new fish, a new crust, a new sauce, new vegetables, a new preparation. He'd kind of confirm with you what you were going to do. And a couple years in, I had a lot of that down in my head. You know, yes, sir, I got it.
So that is every day you're coming in and it's changing from the night before.
Might just be a dish, might be
Depending
two
on
dishes.
what ingredients are in and all of that. So
Yep.
you really had to learn on the fly.
Oh yeah, he
Yeah.
was working seed money through local farmers. You come in the afternoon, the back hallway. This is a high volume restaurant too, set in Frontenac, and I think he's since retired now. I'm sure still cooking a ton, and I certainly can accredit a lot of my success with food and flavor profiles to him and everyone that worked with and for him. So you'd come in every day, you'd work through some different things, extremely clean kitchen, highly organized, very professional, a lot of tenured employees. I think I've counted at one point there's 7 people that were working on the line at that time that now have their own restaurant or an executive chef in some capacity, and I'm one of them.
Well, that's the
So,
mark of a good leader.
yeah, really
right?
cool.
I mean, that is a mentor.
He was really cool. Definitely, I've encountered a lot in the industry that just as long as you're willing to learn and accept the knowledge, you know, you get a
And then
an
I'm
opportunity.
sure then do you try to model how you are mentoring young chefs?
Yeah, I think it took me a while. There's a lot of chefs that have to work through some trials and tribulations in their own life to be successful for others. So Jen, you're meeting me at a really good place in life right
I
now,
like it.
and I think that there's someone really important in my life that always tells me you just have to meet people where they're at. So we accept a lot of different persons into our establishment to work, and man, strong personality, willingness to do the job, yes sir, no sir, you're going to have a lot of success at Hamilton
successful.
Walkers. So
And
to have
honestly,
absorbed.
that's at a lot of workplaces, right? If you can just be
absolutely.
there and be present
Yep.
and want to work.
You got it.
Yeah. Okay, we're
It's
going
necessary.
to let this boil some.
Yeah.
And we're going to be right back.
Cool.
All right, we are back. Our stock is boiling. We moved the zest to the side. Now, what are we doing?
Let's make this lemon saffron mayo.
Okay.
We want to bloom the saffron. You can feel it's kind of, the threads are kind of.
Okay, explain that,
kinda
because that is
stiff,
something
little hard.
I've worked with saffron. I've never
Yeah.
bloomed saffron.
We're
so maybe I did it wrong.
gonna soften the threads in the
Okay.
lemon juice, and that's gonna start to pull that beautiful color that we associate with
yeah.
saffron, that kind of yellowish, orangish red, out. And that'll take, I don't know, maybe like 5 to 10 minutes. So
Okay, so what should I
let's
do?
cut that lemon in half.
Okay.
And I think for the small amount we're gonna need, we could just, I have a juicer over there if you want to use that.
Oh,
Yep.
this juicer has seen a couple.
It's seen some action.
It's seen some.
at,
See, am I doing it wrong? Yes.
No, you got it.
I don't
Yep.
use a juicer a ton.
Yeah, just right in there.
I usually just squeeze it, but
Yeah,
then
you
I'm
got it.
picking seeds
Then you
out.
get,
That's
then
the
you
problem.
get some of the seeds.
Yeah.
When you have a culinary team that executes at Hamilton Walkers, we try to incorporate all aspects of prep into everyone's repertoire, right?
Yeah.
So we don't have one person that makes desserts, one person that makes sauces, one person that cuts vegetables. It's everybody's responsibility.
That way they
And-
get to know and learn how
yeah,
to
that's
do it.
kind of untypical from my past experience. And you think about the well-rounding of a kitchen and a team. If everybody has the same responsibilities and the same level of care with what we're preparing, there isn't, well, they know that, and I don't know this, or I'm stuck here. So we try to propel everyone through every station and all aspects of prep
And if someone
to
calls in
teach.
sick,
Yep.
then if your dessert guy calls in sick, then what are you supposed to do? So it's
Way
good to have
more
everybody.
versatile.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So let's put about.
Bloom our saffron.
Yeah, we're just gonna take, so saffron right now is about 92 bucks an ounce.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's really expensive. So we're going to be very careful.
Yeah.
Did you notice he didn't let me touch it?
So
We want to make sure it's bloomed the right
you
way.
got it. You can take one of those little spoons there and
Yes.
just kind of give it a little mixing.
A little stir.
Yeah, you can see that color is already coming out.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll add just a little bit more. So this is gonna accompany our toast. Typically this dish should be served with roux, where you'd have your olive oil, some Dijon, maybe a little egg yolk, and your saffron.
That's
and
gorgeous.
Whip it all up. But
It's neon colored.
yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah.
We keep saffron in the restaurant, even though we don't do anything with it, just for that.
Just in case.
Well, just for that, you hit summer, and we've made a couple sauces over the fall and over the winter to accompany different dishes here and there. We offer 5 to 8 different features all week. They kind of change, similarly to the Cardwells where I worked, where you come in, there might be something different than the previous day. I'll run a few different fish features each week, and try to incorporate some subtle differences from our regular menu.
so
That's
that
a
way,
lot
if
of fun.
you think you've had all the food at a Hamilton Walkers, you haven't.
No, you haven't. There's something new all the
haven't.
time. Great filet, best shrimp cocktail, fantastic crab cake. Come for the features. That's where it's at for
I
sure.
mean, we haven't gotten in your history to Hamilton Walkers yet, but I have to say
Yeah.
that is the place, one of the places in town where if somebody says, I want to impress a date,
Oh yeah,
I say, take them to Hamilton Walkers.
that'll do it. We try really hard. We don't hit 100%. Nobody does. Based on the human factor, but we really try hard, and I think by instilling a lot of the qualities and expectations in our employees from day one, that includes myself and our general manager Nathan, we really find a lot of success most of the time. So you give us a chance.
You've been the executive chef there for how long now?
I started in May of 2016. We opened in December of 16.
You guys have become a mainstay downtown.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Our core, lead bartender, assistant general manager, sous chef, general manager, myself, we're all in that 4 to 9 year range. This guy here,
Yeah, who's this guy?
Juanito, I call him Bananas and have for years, but we'll stick with Juanito or Juan Simon. He's the man. We worked at Biaggi's together for 5 years. He left for various reasons, and then when I took the leap to open Hamilton Walkers, Big leap, by the way, to go open a restaurant. Thankfully, it wasn't my own money, but I went along with it anyways. He joined the team, first hourly employee of Hamilton Walkers right there. So he was November of 16, cleaning the bushes outside, setting up the dish pit. Oh, yeah.
Oh, Juanito.
Said bye to him on my way out the door. He's held both my children as babies. And man, we've exchanged a lot of hugs for many, many different forms of emotion, loss of family, successes in family, successes in the restaurant. We're there with each other every day.
Well,
So,
you're
real
only
cool
as good
guy.
as your support team, right?
No doubt about it.
Yeah. What's his what's his title over at Hamilton
If you've
Walkers?
been to Hamilton Walkers and you thought, my gosh, this place is clean for being open 10 years, he's on the walls, he's on the wood, the restrooms, the marble tile when you walk in, the sills of the vestibules or foyers, if you will.
It's Juanito.
Pulls the kitchen hoods, polishes all the stainless, and not being open for lunch or brunch anymore, he's taken on a lot more active role with the general cleanliness of the restaurant, the exterior, the flowers, I mean, you name it. He's an invaluable person who we compensate very well, as he, as he should be.
As he should be, because once you find a quality person, you got to show him that and why you want to keep him.
He's great. He's married. He's got kids. Great family. We've experienced a lot of great things, and his son's actually on our staff, Simone.
Yeah.
So it's
So
cool.
being at a restaurant from the get-go, from the very start, how scary was that? You made the leap from Biaggi's over. They got you to come over. I mean, that was a leap of faith.
Yeah, that was my leap. I called a number on Facebook that said they might be hiring people, and I plugged myself. I showed up in, I think, a plaid shirt and jeans, and this is who I am. This is what I can do. I don't know if I'm ready to be an executive chef yet, but here I am, and I'm ready to take the opportunity, and if you'll give it to me. So we talked a little bit, cooked a little bit, and I was a sous chef with Biaggi's for, 5 years. So 5 years with Biaggi's, almost 9 with Hamilton's, 5 with Cardwell's, 3 at Tony's, 3 at the Ritz.
We talked a little bit about the life of a chef, right? I mean, that is a lot of years working nights and weekends and holidays and all of that. How do you keep that going when you do feel that pull? We're going to talk about your kids in a little bit.
Yeah.
When you do have that, I was someone who worked nights for 22 years, so I know a little bit about that, and weekends at certain points in my career. How do you deal with that?
Yeah, absolutely. I would say previously it was having, and I got equal to now, but I take a little bit more from the industry that I didn't used to. And building a successful restaurant is really hard on your family. Any career where you put a little bit more into your career than you do your family, and that might not be because you're not present with your family, but how are you present? Right? Are you
Quality
a
over
consumer?
quantity.
Are you a consumer of alcohol when you get done? Do you have your own transgressions and things that you're dealing with inside you personally that doesn't allow you to full commit to your family? So I would say it's strength and partner, which is my first wife, Savannah. She was awesome. We went into it together, and she bared the brunt of a lot of those family successes that I wasn't there for. If I was working in the evening when we opened, it's 60 to 80 hour weeks constantly, and then pretty consistent 60 after that.
80-hour weeks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. I'm going to turn this stock off and strain it because we're probably getting to a spice level that's adequate.
Okay.
Just going to pour that in there. Got a fine mesh chinois.
Now, is this something that you would just whip up at home, or did you grow up?
Yeah, I save
bouillabaisse?
all my shellfish scraps, vegetable scraps, bread ends, you name it. Kind of got to have all of it. We'll let that sit for a little while there. And this was not something we did when I was a kid with my dad, but this is definitely a dish that was introduced to me in a similar form.
Okay.
So sometimes there's potatoes. We're going to add some red quinoa today.
Okay.
So there's lots of varying forms from its humble beginnings, but rooted in all really good cooking is simplicity. It's the basics. So
it's your thing, classics with a twist.
yeah.
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 So the twist today is maybe the quinoa.
Sure. Yeah, the
Thank
quinoa,
you for just going with
the
that.
quinoa,
Thank
the
you.
seafood.
Yes, Jennifer, you're right.
Yeah, I mean, typically you'd have a bony fish that you wouldn't necessarily want to work through all those bones to get the protein out. So you're going to extract some of that collagen, all the
Okay.
protein from the bony fish you put in there, and then you're going to make a rich broth with to accompany whatever other seafood you may have found.
Yeah.
So mussels are kind of a traditional ingredient. Some of your kind of rocky fish, real bony. But today we're gonna use some salmon, lobster, some crab claw meat, mussels, white shrimp, and a couple sea scallops. So I'm gonna fire up this skillet
Okay, he's
right
going
here
to
in
fire
the
that
front.
up, and yes, we're going to be eating well here. All right, we will be right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, so I cut an onion in half. You missed that on camera, but that's okay. All right, what else are we doing?
Okay, I've got a nonstick skillet on in front of us here. We're going to add a little bit of extra virgin olive oil for this application. Extra virgin olive oil has a much lower smoke point, so it's not typically something we'd saute with. But that flavor of extra virgin olive oil in a dish like this, the sweetness, the peppery
It's so
aspects, yeah, it's absolutely necessary. So we're going to go in with a pretty heavy amount. You want to julienne that onion? Are you familiar with the julienne?
I mean, okay, so I'm.
Can I show you one pass?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was going to do it, but if I did it wrong, I would feel
So
bad.
I would start
Oh.
here. We'll take that edge off, so
Okay.
you can just come straight up and down, and just make nice thin slices, like that.
I can handle that.
Yeah, you got that.
Of course, I'm left-handed, so I'm going to turn.
Yeah, so really nice and thin. Oh, are you lefty?
Yeah.
Wow.
Would that make me a better chef? I'm just kidding. It doesn't matter.
Everyone else's things would line up differently than yours.
Oh, so if you're
There's less. Yeah, there's lefties, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
so tell me, if you're in cooking school and you're a left-handed chef, do you learn differently than everybody else? What do you mean it lines up
No, I
differently?
just think like, I mean, the way I set this up for
got it.
myself, if I were standing here at the board, I have all these accompaniments on my right.
Got it.
As like, you know, because you're gonna, it's an ease to where we're headed. So let's see what you got there.
Too thick.
That's probably good.
Those are
No,
kinda
that's good.
thick.
So we're gonna add, I don't know, around about 3 ounces extra virgin there.
Okay, this is not making me cry at all. We were just talking about his tricks. Tell me some of the things that you've seen them do. In a
Oh, I've seen
restaurant.
guys wear goggles making French onion soup. I worked with a guy who'd strike a match, blow it out, and then hold the matchstick
In his
between his teeth. So I think just cut the onions fast and efficiently, and you
Yeah, but I get it.
and you have less to worry about.
How about this? If French onion soup is on your menu at a restaurant, I mean, how many onions are you cutting that day?
Oh, it's dozens of pounds, depending on how often you're making it.
You would need some type of trickery to not cry during all that.
Oh yeah. All right. So why don't you go ahead and
Okay.
add those to our skillet there? You can just pick them up, whatever you.
Well, I'm
feels
going to use the
best
ones you
avenue
did.
there. Yeah. No. Add like half of what we did there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
There you go.
Good.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Let's smash. Let's see, 2 garlic cloves, and me for this dish, I like kind of larger pieces.
Oh, well, good. Those are
So
very
that's
large.
good. Yeah, just
I
run
got to
a-
ask.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts about? Because I am a fresh garlic person.
Okay. Here.
What about jarred garlic? Does
I think when you look
are you
at
telling
the
people
ingredients
don't
of
use it?
Yeah, I think my preference leans towards fresh garlic. It's I think it's easy to work with. It's easy to chop. For me, and I would say maybe for those who are slightly less familiar, it could be maybe a little more daunting and kind of for a convenience standpoint, you buy this jar, but a lot of those jars have many different things added to them. One of the big ones is water. So it may have oil, it may have garlic, but also has water, which I'd rather have like the natural water that's in the garlic.
Right.
So you're kind of detracting
Oh, I had
from
no
some of those
idea it
flavors you're
adds
trying
water.
to impart. So we've
Ah.
got some subtle good stuff going on here. Why don't you add just a pinch of chili flake? Not like the stock, but you know.
Okay.
Just a pinch.
A pinch.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
That's cool. Yep.
I
You can
can't be
season with
heavy.
a little salt and white pepper.
I can be heavy-handed.
Salt and white pepper.
Oh,
Yep.
it's already mixed together.
You got it.
Okay.
15 to 1 blend.
Is that
Yeah.
good?
Yeah.
Wait, tell me about that. 15 to 1 blend.
White pepper's pretty hot. One of those, Eastern dominant spices that put a lot of just a really great warming spice on your palate. For applications for us that have kind of like a blonde or like colorless cooking technique like we're working on here, where we want the broth to really shine and the color of the saffron. Yeah. We're going to use the salt and white pepper because you don't want a bunch of black dots all over it, like when you're preparing fish.
Got it. I've never
accompanies really well.
noticed that. So now
really?
I'm gonna, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay,
probably have
that's a
at
new one
home.
for me.
I probably have at home, I would say, somewhere between like 38 and 45 spices that we use pretty regularly.
Got it.
So white pepper is definitely one of them.
White pepper.
Yep.
Oh, we gotta add that.
Okay, let's grab. Okay, we're gonna smash one of these really hard, and we're gonna turn that into a paste real quick.
All right.
Yep. Okay, so scrape that off of there.
Okay.
And then we're gonna add just a touch.
You said do it really hard,
of
so
sea
I went
salt
really
to
hard
that.
on it.
And then you want to use this. So chop through that like you normally. Yeah, there you go. You got good skills, Jen.
Well, you know what? Honestly, I started to do this and thought, this is so embarrassing, and my friends are going to make fun of me
No, this is great.
as they're watching me.
I think no matter how you feel about the way you cook at home, the only wrong way to do it is to not do it.
Well, I like this show because I also want to learn what maybe I'm doing wrong. What could I do better?
Sure. Oh.
Okay, or maybe not cut yourself. Did I? No, not too bad.
You got a tiny one.
I mean,
Yeah. Here, let's
That's gonna be a
let's
first.
transition to.
I mean, it's pretty good. I went 4
You did great.
episodes
Let me see.
without cutting myself.
Oh,
we're
you'll
good.
be all right.
We're good.
So now you can run with that salt. That salt acts as an abrasive, and you just want to take your knife and kind of press it into what you've already chopped, and we're kind of gonna like liquefy that garlic on there.
I really thought you were telling me to rub salt into my wound.
No.
That's why you were saying.
Although the first really bad time I cut myself at the Ritz, I'm sorry, I burnt myself really bad. This oil shot up my arm, right on my wrist, and it bubbled all the way up. We're in the middle of service, and Olivier comes over and he grabs my wrist and he looks at it and he says, "Go to my knife box and get my nail clippers." I said, "Okay."
Oh yeah.
I said, "Yes, sir." Right?
Yes,
So
sir.
I go get my nail clippers. He grabs a bowl of white vinegar to sterilize them, right?
Yeah.
Rubs them in the vinegar and then grabs the burn with the nail clippers, peels it, rubs it like that, and says, "Go back to the line." God honest truth, I was
Yes.
19. So I've burnt myself and cut myself many times since then.
Have you used that same technique?
No, never.
That's insane.
Yeah, that's crazy. So
That is literally rub some dirt in it right
at the
there.
time, it was,
Yeah.
how are we going to keep servicing the guest, right?
Yeah.
So, which is
Hey,
kind of our mantra sometimes.
That's called suck it up and keep
Are you
going.
okay?
I'm totally fine.
Okay.
I mean, it's
so
stopped
we're gonna
bleeding.
press that a little bit. We're gonna liquefy that. We're gonna add that to our lemon juice and saffron.
Can I stir it?
Yep. Go ahead.
Okay. And they're telling me that we should go to another break.
Okay. Cool.
Not going to bleed out or anything. I'm good. We'll be right back. All right. We are moving things along. We got our proteins cut. So
Yep.
what are we going to do? Fire them up?
Yeah. Let's why don't
do
you
it.
throw on a glove,
Okay.
and we'll add those
probably
there.
safer, right?
We're gonna add a little bit of olive oil to the center skillet, and we're gonna toast some bread that I baked yesterday. I haven't bought bread from the store in almost 2 years now. I'm really proud of that.
Oh,
and,
you're just baking your own
the kids
all
and I
the
bake
time?
2 loaves every week. I try to bake one for the Georgetown residents and one for the Monticello residents. So it
So
works out
nice.
pretty well. The family really enjoys it.
Is it just a white? Is that your specialty or a sourdough?
White wheat,
or?
honey, little touch of sugar. I weighed all the sugar that goes into a standard loaf of bread for my kids, PBJ, and I was like, man, we're done with this.
Yeah.
So a couple years since we bought a standard loaf. Let's go ahead and add all that seafood to the skillet there with the onions and the garlic. Just add it right in.
Okay, we've got our lobster.
Yep.
Our scallops.
Yep, sea scallops, dry pack. Don't buy wet scallops, buy dry scallops.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, you're just
There's
getting
a
the
good tip.
scallop, nothing added.
Well, and we were talking about knife skills. And I said, well, maybe I cut myself because I'm not used to such a sharp knife. And I said, well, I do sharpen before I
yeah.
cook at home. And you said,
You're probably honing, not sharpening.
and tell us the difference.
So a steel is going to hone a sharpened blade,
Yes,
get
I'm
everything
doing
lined
this.
up. A stone, a wheel, a diamond steel, a 3-way stone that's fine, medium, and coarse. There's lots of different ways to put an edge on your knife, but the standard steel that comes in most kits, I just use an axe an axe blade sharpener, which are they're
I'm
standard
picturing
for.
Zach at home with his
Oh,
axe. Just
I
use
do
the
have an axe, but I don't use it anymore. I only have one tree now. But
Okay, so am
okay,
I
our
not doing that? Yeah, you keep
our
doing that.
our seafood's
keep
in.
going.
We're going to add a little bit of salt and white pepper to that.
Okay.
Kind of reinforce the flavors we're already building. We're going to add a little bit of our saffron now.
The non-bloomed saffron?
You got it. Would you hand me
Okay.
those tongs over there, Jen?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. We're going to spread that seafood out. We're going to look for some of that raw to dissipate before we add our stock. We'll turn that up a little bit. All right. Why don't you go
What am I
right
doing?
here?
Okay.
Let's scoop that mayo into there.
Okay. Another spoon.
And we're going to do some torn fresh basil chunks in there.
Can I give it a stir?
Yep. And here, why don't you take your gloves off?
Okay. You guys must go through a lot of gloves, huh? Because you can't really put them.
Yeah, we do.
back
We
on if
we
you
wash
take
our
a stove.
hands a lot. For those of you who don't know, the Champaign Public Health Department is one of the best in the state, and they really do a fantastic job of holding us all accountable. We really look forward to their visits, and they give us a lot of tools, hand washing signs, lots of different things that
a good thing
help
you have
remind
Juanito.
employees. Juanito, that's
Juanito
right.
is the man keeping that place in compliance.
We're gonna add a little bit
right?
of dried fennel to that, just because I like fennel in this dish, and we'll add a little to our pot.
So when you said that yes, you make the same thing twice, but you make it a different way.
Yeah.
What do you, when you're eating your food, are you going, I could have made that better. I could have done this or added this, or
Very
do
rarely.
you just forget how you did it the first time?
I don't write anything down,
Okay.
which is kind of contrary to a lot of industry norms, right?
Yeah.
Let's wipe this knife off, and you want to cut that bread?
Sure.
What do you think? Maybe 3 slices?
Okay, I got it.
And what do you think? We need,
Okay, here we go.
yeah. We'll toast up, 2 pieces, you think?
Yeah,
One
perfect.
for each of us?
God, I love
We
some
got
bread.
we got a little olive oil in there. This bread toasts really well. There's a little olive oil in the dough too.
Nice, nice,
So
nice.
we'll put a nice toast on those. Our seafood's working. Let's add our mussels. And we'll flip some of the seafood here. So if you're looking to get your knives sharpened, kind of like you were talking about, sorry, that's how a lot of chefs are. We're like squirrels looking for nuts, and high success rate of those with ADD and ADHD.
Chefs.
Lots of things to focus on. If you can harness it and lock in all those focuses and then complete them, you probably do
So
pretty
are
well.
you telling me that what I'm doing at home is not doing much of anything?
I don't know. I'd have
The
to
honing?
view you in the setting. The honing.
Stop the honing?
See, my brain went to a different place with cooking,
Oh.
and we're still talking about honing. If your knives are
right.
sharp,
Yeah, I mean,
if your knives are sharp, then you're good.
they're cutting through a tomato.
Okay, that's good. That's
Oh,
a
but
good.
That's a serrated knife, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You want this knife? You want your chef's knife?
Yeah.
Your paring knives to be able to cut through a tomato. So if you go
Yeah.
at a tomato, a dull knife cut is also way worse.
Dangerous.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's not as good.
Yes.
A little more blunt. So we're toasting our bread. Our seafood's working. Let's see. Should we add our stock?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's do it. How's it looking? Are you happy?
Yeah, just smell it.
Oh my gosh.
Shellfish, little fish.
Oh my gosh. Do you serve this?
No.
Is this ever on your menu? Gosh.
Maybe like similar at some point over the years, but no, never like this exact particular.
Are you
particular
constantly
thing.
trying to come up with new menu items?
No, we'll go through 2 or 3 seasonal changes where we tweak a couple dishes, maybe take one off, add a new one based on the seasonality of it, a new vegetable, a new sauce, a new crust. At Hamilton Walker's, our bread and butter is that steaks and seafood, and everything else kind of just accompanies the fillets, ribeyes, salmon,
Yeah.
shrimp, if you will. So we got a little bubble on our seafood here. You can see everything's going away from that translucent color, becoming a little bit more
What would
opaque.
you say is the #1 mistake home cooks make when they are cooking seafood?
Maybe it's been hanging out in the fridge too long.
Okay.
I think the common complaint around why many don't eat seafood is because it's fishy. Well, I mean, it's all fishy. It comes from a place where
Yeah,
fish
it's
are,
called
right?
the ocean.
However, old seafood tastes fishy.
Got it.
Fresh seafood should not taste fishy. If you're somewhere and you have fishy fish, don't eat it. Send it back. It's not
Yeah.
fresh. Get
Yeah.
something else. We pride ourselves on bringing in our menu fish daily, if not every other day, depending on circumstances and closures. And that works really, really well for us. So if you're at home, try not to overcook it. What's the most common fish you're cooking at home?
Probably salmon.
Yeah,
A
so-
lot of salmon and a lot of shrimp.
So is your salmon still, is it moist? Is it dry? Lay it on
I
us.
mean,
What do you?
it's frozen, and
Well,
then I cook
okay.
it. I thaw it out and I cook it.
Okay, so fresh is good.
I feel like I'm so disappointing to you.
No, it's fine.
It's frozen.
I too enjoy frozen salmon. However, I take it from a fresh point. I'll buy a side that's on sale,
Yeah.
and I'll cut that into fillets, wrap it, freeze it.
That's what I, yes.
So if you can do that,
That's even better.
that's great.
Yeah.
The fact that you're cooking at home and you're cooking salmon, regardless from what state, is awesome.
Yes.
So keep doing that. We got a nice crust on our bread. We're gonna
Okay.
spread our. We should probably try that, shouldn't we?
Okay, we're gonna try that. We're gonna plate. We're gonna be right back.
Cool.
We're gonna eat. We gotta eat, right? Okay, we're back, and suddenly we realize we really gotta fly, and this is hot.
Go ahead.
Okay, so we put our
you
aioli
go.
on the bread.
Yep.
We put our bouillabaisse in the bowl, and
Yep.
we're gonna eat it because I gotta have time to eat.
You got it. We're gonna put our
Toasted,
quinoa right in the
yes,
middle.
we toasted that.
That's butter toasted, a little salt and white pepper. I like a little grain in this dish, other than the bread. And quinoa is just an awesome complete protein for us to work with.
Am I walking with this?
You got it.
Oh
Let's do it.
Gosh.
We have everything we need over there, don't we?
Yes, we do. The station
Yeah.
is
Oh, I
gonna
brought a bottle of wine. You want a little
Yes.
Sauvignon Blanc?
The station is going to smell so good today. So good.
So this is a nice
Man,
Molo
I
Sauvignon
had
Blanc we
the
serve at the
best
restaurant.
idea for this show.
It's great.
This is a
I love
great
it.
way to spend my day. Okay, you serve, I mean, I want to serve you, but I feel like you're going to do it best. Because I don't know,
I
do
would
you
Yeah.
want me to dig down?
Oh yeah. Just
Okay.
grab some seafood, get a little broth.
Okay, here we go.
Go.
Oh, I want that broth.
Mussel.
Okay, I do
for
want
the-
to. I can't forget the kids, right?
Oh, yeah.
And your girlfriend Holly. We've got some pictures. Tell me, okay, names and ages. How old are your kids?
Kids, Benton, Edie, and our merged family, Finn, Rin, and Chloe. So we're 5 deep now. Benton is 10, Edie is about to turn 8, Finn's 16, Rin is 21, and Chloe is 25. And Chloe's son, Ira, is our new grandson. So blended family.
Ira, I
It
love
is
that
it
name,
is awesome.
Ira.
I love the new experiences we have, and I think when you're a good full commit at work to yourself, and you're allowed to then in turn commit to somebody else.
I got to give you more
So-
of your own food.
Kids are great. They have a love for life. They're healthy. They're fit. Holly has been an unbelievable addition, and all our new family that's come along with. We met in the wild, and we're finding nothing but success and constant giving to one another and support. So I'm really happy that I can offer that at this point in a relationship, and try to perform my best as a father and a chef. It can be hard at times, but I think if you invest in yourself, then you can make a really good investment in others.
And like you said, you found Holly at a good time, a good place. And the kids, they appreciate good food.
Oh,
because
yeah.
of how you've raised them.
Oh yeah, we had
Yeah.
waffles, blueberries, bananas, strawberries, oranges, whole hog sausage, homemade waffles, Belgians on a cast iron. So we'd use a lot of those old school cooking. This is delicious.
This is so good.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of don't
What a
want to
great
talk anymore.
What a great what a great summer
You
dish.
just talk.
Well, you enjoy. I'll talk.
What's in my head?
Did you have bread too?
I did.
So, what I really enjoy about cooking, just in general, is It brings people together. It forces you to be in the kitchen with one another. I don't hog it all. We do the dishes together. We cook together. Just like we did here, Jen. One of us makes the sauce. One of us makes actually on our last wine dinner at Hamilton Walker's, Holly and I did a lot of the prep together. And it's really cool to be able to share that interest and love for food. Yeah. Not only with that I have, but she also has. And there we are in French Quarter earlier this year. In January. That was a really fun food trip, get to know you better trip, and we've got a lot more of those coming up.
Okay, I just had the wine with it. It just all works so well together. It's really delicious. All right, really quick, we want to talk. Okay, so Hamilton Walkers, you're planning another wine dinner. You guys are open for dinner.
Yep, we're a dinner house.
Yeah.
4 to the roughly 9 o'clock hour. Definitely recommend reservations. We're Champagne's premier spot for steaks and seafood, fine wines. Our beverage program is handcrafted. The menu's handcrafted. We're nearly 100% from scratch. And we've got a lot of tenured staff that really hold the standard. For staying power with the restaurant, the standard has got to be held. It's what our guests demand. It's what they expect. And we take a lot of corrective action with the staff and ourselves so that our accountability is really high. And ultimately, it's it's not me telling someone that something's salty or another manager expressing that, hey, this service standard is slightly different from what we expect. It's our guest. The guest is saying, I don't want a salty dish. The guest is saying, this is the way I'd like to be served. Yeah. So if we're gonna command the high dollar from our guests, and they're gonna demand that experience, and they really hold us accountable.
Well, thank you so much for bringing this great food here to us. And if you want great food, like you said, at a very high standard, people who know what they're doing, head over to Hamilton Walkers.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much. We're going to continue eating after you guys go. So,
yes,
all right.
indeed.
Thank you, Zach. Thank you for being here. Happy eating.